Hello everybody and welcome to Limitless Gaming Esports coverage of SSR Sunday Night Racing here at Imola. Today we've had 13 drivers turn up. I imagine that a lot of the drivers are still sort of recovering from the race that was earlier on today, the very controversial ending to the real life drivers championship. I imagine that's one of the reasons that the turnout hasn't been great. Was a very controversial end of the race. A lot of people will have their opinions on it. As it stands, Max Verstappen is the drivers' champion of 2021. But as we know, there's still a lot of drama going on behind the scenes, so we'll get some updates on that later. But yes, so we're back with Super Sunday Racing here at Imola again. It seems I'm always commentating on this track, so I would like to think I'm a bit of an expert at it now. So we have the Real Life Drivers' Championship up for grabs today, and today we have the SSR Drivers' Championship up for grabs. This man right here on screen in the Alpine, he can take the Sunday Drivers' Championship today, as long as he outscores everyone behind him. So everyone behind him is what I mean is Apex Finley, Monday night's champion, Stenos, who hasn't turned up today, so he's almost most definitely out of the championship now, and Gunnar, who we've seen some great performances this season so far, so I wouldn't count him out just yet. But so we're here at Imola, like I say. I suppose we'll ride on board with Bugs Bunny on his first qualifying lap. Hoping to wrap things up today. So he's coming around the last few corners now. We're going to ride on board. If I can work out how to get the UI off, there it is. So down the start finish straight he goes. DRS on, lap begins. Keeping a nice tight line into the wall there, reducing the distance he has to go into turn 2 into Tamburello. Hits the apexes nicely, a little bumpy on the exit, but doesn't scrub off too much speed. Down into turns 5 and 6 into the Villeneuve. Bit slow, keeps it on track, a bit of a tank slapper, but he's still on course for his lap. Up the hill now to turn 8 and turn 9. See if he hits the apex nicely. He does early on the throttle, maximising his speed in the exit. Down into Minerali. Excellent line, taking out as much track as he can without invalidating. Now this is the tricky chicane, very anti-alpha. Cuts the curve nicely. Think he's alright for the invalidation. We'll see shortly. As he comes down the hill to Ravazza. Hitting the apex nicely, running slightly wide, but keeps it within the boundaries, and decent exit. Should be a good lap. Shugs goes down first though, see what Bugs Bunny can do. It's a 1:15.3 and he's a full second and a half ahead of Shugs at the moment. Let's get the track map up. I'd like to have that up. Bugs Bunny will be happy with that so far, but then Crossfire a tenth faster. Also on the soft tyres, I suppose, should be worth bearing in mind. Warren coming through with a 1:31.4. I don't think that's a representative lap time for him at the moment. But Crossfire comes through. He's a provisional pole at the moment, but obviously we're very early into qualifying. A lot of the other drivers are on lap. This man, Veloce, begins his lap now in the Mercedes. He's a reserve driver today, but we all know how much pace he has behind the wheel. MFC Trundler's the other Alpine driver. He's also on a lap, but it looks like he's possibly going to held up in a bit of traffic here with Crossfire strikes, but it seems he's backing out for the moment. Apex Finley's back into the pit lane. I'm assuming he's invalidated his first lap. Gunnar also out on track, and King David, he's on his out lap. Let's see if he gets... I was going to say if he's going to wait for the guys behind him, but it looks like he's going on his lap now. Yeah, looks like there's been a couple of invalidations. We have a yellow flag in Sector 2. One of the AlphaTauris, it looks like. If I can find it, it's Warren. Driving, he's done a bit of lawnmower, an AlphaTauri lawnmower initial, or limited. taking out the bollards. Someone's come behind him there. Hope he doesn't get in the way. So it was one of the Alpha Raiders. I think it was Mr. Basil. So Mr. Basil, of course, if you watched Tuesday night's racing this week, Mr. Basil got his best ever finish, finished P4 here. So he's one to keep an eye on, I suppose. Warren coming around the last corner. Looks like he has some damage. Hit him, as expected. As the laps start to come in now, Boosted goes in with a 1:17.4, which is very respectable. I'm not sure who that was across the line there. But they're up there. Oh, it's Kingsholm. Kingsholm's come in with a 1:16.2 in the Haas. He's also reserving tonight. He's normally your commentator, but tonight, unfortunately, he's been stuck with me. He's driving at a pace that you would almost think is a flying lap for him, but definitely has put a lap in already. Bit of a tank slapper on the exit, but it was a purple sector 2 there, so I think he's maybe got more time in his pocket. Crossfire Strikes is coming out of the pits then. He's on another right lap. He wants to see if he can improve on that time as well. A yellow flag in sector 2. Look at how Germany's had a spin. Where is that? That's coming out of Minerali, it seems. He's in a bit of a spin. I don't know if he's on his flying lap with him out of the RS he has left. I'd assume he's on an in lap. But yeah, Apex family. So he's the guy in P2 in the championship at the minute. He's the one that can deny Bugs Bunny, or has the best chance to do it. Has yet to put a lap in. I think he must have invalidated his first one. Getting a bit of a dodgy exit there onto the start-finish straight, so it's going to cost him. He's going to have to make it up elsewhere. But he's come across the start-finish line again, taking the shortest route into technically turn 2. Oh, he's getting all out of sorts. I think he's going to have to back out of that one and go for it again. King David's another driver who's reserving today. Was a full-time driver in Tuesday, I believe, but had to back out due to college commitments. He's coming out of the pits in the McLaren for today. We'll see what he can do, see if he's lost his touch. With yellow flags down at Villeneuve, it looks like one of the Alpines. Is it Trunders? No, must be Bugs Bunny. Maybe he was just getting out of the way for some of the other drivers, or has he had an incident? Doesn't seem to be any damage. No sign of any gravel on the tyres either, so he's maybe just backing off to try and give himself some room. Giving himself a little wave. Maybe he's watching the stream, he knows he's on the stream. Or maybe he's just trying to get the tyres heated up. Me thinking I'm more important than I am, of course. So yeah, most of the drivers have done their first or second laps now at this stage. Veloce has gone 3 laps on those softs. Kingsholm and Trundle have done the same. So was that Lucas H. Germany? He's on his out lap. Crossfire improves again, and improves significantly. This guy is now going to be racing on Monday next season. Monday is looking very, very competitive, especially with this guy. We've seen his 1 lap pace. I just realised I'm on Bugs Bunny, but with his 1 lap pace, he's definitely a speedy boy. Can find the limits of the track. With yellows in sector 2, it's one of the Ferraris again. Maybe just getting out of the way. As well. So, Apex yet to put in a representative lap time. I wonder, is he on a lap now, or is he's invalidated? I've just seen. It's not coming together for him today. He's just not able to hook it up. So King David, of course, he was on his lap. Those who should keep an eye on him. Yellow flags. I think it's one of the Ferraris. Lucas again. But let's keep an eye on King David as he heads up the hill towards very anti-Altar. Can he cut the corner nicely? Yes, he does. Oh, runs a little wide in the exit, might invalidate it. No, he didn't gain a lasting advantage, so that's deemed okay. As he comes down the hill into Ravazza. 1 and 2. Oh, I thought he was going to run wide there, but he's managed to keep it within the limits. Let's see where he ends up. Sticks it on P3 for the McLaren. Great lap. There's obviously some time still to gain there for him. In the last sector. Looking at the top even again, Crossfire Strikes has improved his lap and gained by at least another 2/10. Bugs Bunny put in a very competitive lap time of 1:14.8, but Crossfire Strikes currently in a league of his own at the front. A game of yellow flags in sector 1 and 2, but I do believe that is just a couple of the guys letting each other through. I think Crossfire might be out of fuel, you know. Really running it down to the wire. Of course, no issue with that unless he gets in someone's way. So, Apex Friendly pressure's really on him now. He's coming out of the pits again for his 3rd attempt at a lap. At the minute, he's not really put a representative lap time in. Let's see what he can do. We'll keep an eye on that one anyway. Most of the guys probably in their in laps now at this stage. King David definitely on his in lap. Like I said, Germany probably in in lap. Oh, and we've had an incident. Well, someone coming off anyway. Ahmed Gunnar, currently sitting P5 in the Aston Martin, has a bit of an incident. Comes off just after the first few corners. Of course, on Monday we've seen it was just on the exit of Villeneuve that all the incidents were happening. So we'll see what happens today. See if we keep it clean. Yes, I was talking about this man earlier, Mr. Basil, in the Alfa Romeo. Had a great race on Tuesday. He started 8th actually and ended up finishing P4. I was very happy with that result, although it looks like he's invalidated this lap, unless it's maybe an in-lap, which is a possibility. True. But yeah, anyone watching, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you thought of today's race, because it's definitely a hot topic at the minute for conversation for how controversial it was. Really, I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on it. Like, I like to think I'm an unbiased opinion because as a McLaren fan, I don't really have an interest either way of who won today, but even I'm saying Lewis Hamilton was robbed. But please feel free to leave me a comment. I'll enjoy hearing other people's opinions on the situation. So, Mr. Basil into the pits. Don't know whether if he'll have time for another lap. I can't really see because for some reason I'm getting yellow flags in all 3 sectors, but looking at the track map, that's not the case. Let's keep an eye on Apex Finley. He's on his hot lap at the minute. He's coming into sector 3, down into the last few corners now. Ravazza 1 and 2, keeping it nicely within the track limits. Can he keep it straight on the exit? Yes, he can. And he comes into the pit again. Just not able to hook it up today, Apex. Maybe gonna try and go again on another set of sauce, or maybe he's just wanting to start in the mediums, I'm not sure. Most of the drivers now coming on their out laps. Hang on a second. Did I fix this dude? I'm gonna ask him. So, to me that looked like Apex just did a drive-through. I'm not sure what's going on at the minute. There seems to be potential some bugs in the lobby. Apparently, Bugs Bunny's having some issues. He's disconnected at the moment, which would explain why I'm getting yellow flags in all 3 sectors in this lovely camera angle. Wait. He's back in the pit lane again? This seems to be bugged, guys. I don't know what's going on. Sorry guys, just bear with me, there's something very strange going on. I think we'll have a look and see. We'll just keep an eye on it and see what happens. I suppose we'll write it out, but we'll keep you guys in the loop. I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep an eye on Apex and see if he does another drive-through probably. So we see what's going on here. There's only 2 minutes left on the clock anyway, but we might have to do a quick reset, guys, in which case we'll try and get it up and going again as soon as possible. Yeah, he didn't do a drive through that lap. Maybe it's starting to settle again. We've got yellow flags seem to be settling rightly. FX is on a lap. And oh, there's some Mercedes damage. And there's another Mercedes. Without a front wing. Where's he? Oh, he's into the wall and he's out. Veloce. Having difficulty with the understeer, obviously, but yeah, we'll just keep an eye on things. I'll keep an eye on Apex because I'm still a little conscious about where the lobby is at the minute. But I think we're okay with the looks of things. Apex is showing some human-like reaction, shall I say, as opposed to AI. Crossfire Strikes improves his time again. He's now 5 tenths ahead at the front of the field. Yellow flags in sector 3, I think that's for Shug's life. He's about to start a lap, his final lap. Kingsholm getting out of the way there for the Mercedes of Apex Finley. Does he keep it in bounds? Yes, he does. Great exit in the last corner. Where does he put it? Sticks at P2. Which is exactly where he needs to be. That was a much more representative lap from Monday night's champion as he gets out of the way for Kingsholm. I have to say, there's not really a lot between these guys at the minute. 2 seconds, as I'm just going to have to send Bugs Bunny an invite back into... Oh, maybe not, because the game doesn't want to let me. Hopefully someone else can help out with that. I've got a comment coming in, let's have a look and see. Just have a look. Sorry guys, I'm getting a bit flustered now. Today's race was awesome, says Mr. Barry. Mr. Basil. Oh, that looked like a Mercedes spinning. There's no issues at the minute, but I don't think he's got time to get round and go for another lap, so it cements him firmly. P4 at best. Bugs Bunny's also finished, he's going to start P3, which is good for Apex Friendly. He's P2 in front of him. Might have to do a quick reset, guys. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna try. Yeah, I'm having issues with the game. Let's face it, it's not like this is anything new to us, but we'll keep an eye on the order anyway. I think that is qualifying finish. Yes, it is. Oh no, never mind. He's going slowly, I think so. I think that's his position firmly cemented. So I suppose we'll run down the order quickly. We might have to reset the lobby, like I said, guys. But in P1 at the minute we have Crossfire Strikes with Apex Friendly P2 and the Mercedes. Twitch TV Bugs Bunny in P3 with Lucas of Germany and the Ferrari P4. On the third row of the grid we have Kingsholm and King David in the McLaren. Amaguner and Veloce in P7 and P8. MSC Trunders P9 P10. MSC Thunders P9 and Mr. Basil P10, sorry, and Shug's Life takes up P11. Warren's currently sitting on P12, with Boosted in P13 at the moment. So yeah, that's our qualifying. And I'm just looking here, guys, we're going to reset the lobby, so I'm going to start up a new stream, a new coverage, and we will see you very shortly.